back to my channel. My name is Emma Blurose, and you'll never guess what happened. If you couldn't tell by the title, I got accepted into the music school at UTSA. I am officially going to be a music major. I am so excited. I had a video planned originally for today in my schedule, but today is too big of a day and it's too important for me not to just document it. So I'm sorry if this is not as fun or creative or whatever, but I just wanted this for me because this is a big day for me, and I will explain why. So, my whole entire life, I had the plan of going to either a Christian school or going to a school for music. And I decided to stay home, which I explained in my devotional Trusting in God video. I decided to just stay home and grow in my church, in my community, in my family, and just be here. I just felt at peace with that decision. I've been in band pretty much all of my high school, and I played the bassoon, and I always had a plan on doing bassoon. But I just fell out of love with it, and I didn't want to do marching band for 4 years in college, because I'm okay, thank you so much. So last October, November, when I officially decided to go to UTSA, I thought about why don't I go into school for voice? And if you follow this channel, you probably already know that I've been singing worship my whole life, and that's kind of all I've sung. But going into voice is not worship, that means classical. That means the whole just extra opera, classical, like that, which I've never done before, and I've never been in choir, and I've never taken voice lessons. So the audition to get into music school was the beginning of March. So from October to March, I had to completely change and learn how to alter my voice into sounding classical, to getting into the school where there's been people auditioning who've been doing this for their whole entire lives. I was terrified, and I did not think I was gonna make it in. So I got a private lesson teacher and I joined choir, and I practiced my pieces until audition day as much as I could, as much as I knew how. I'll insert a clip right now to show you guys one of the pieces that I auditioned with. So that's not really how I sound on this channel especially, so that's kind of what I had to do, and I'm still nowhere near as good as I ever want to be, but it was a start, you know, and I was very, very proud of myself. That was the night before I had my audition. So my audition came around, we went to UTSA, I was all dressed up, I looked really cute, I'll probably put some pictures, but I was ready, and I was as ready as I could be. So I went with the accompaniment, practiced with him, and then I went into my audition and I did it. They were super nice, super kind, and I was like, man, this is a school I want to go to, because they were just all so sweet and just so kind. Getting out though, I botched sight reading, and which is normal, and they had told me, you know, and kind of reassured me that like, hey, we know that you don't know what you're doing, that's why you're going to school for it. So it's okay if you like totally mess up, because that's kind of why you're here to like learn, you know? But as soon as I got out, I just had the most unsettling feeling, and I'm like, I didn't make it. Like, I'm like, there's no way. My heart dropped, and I literally remember I was with my parents, I started like crying in public, and I was like, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I didn't make it, you know? But they're like, just trust in God, like it'll all work out, it'll be fine. So I take a picture in front of the UTSA music sign, really excited. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna happen, even though I'm terrified it probably won't happen, but I think it will happen. And I waited for the results, and the results came in 2 weeks. In that time, I said I would pray, and I said that I would fast, and that I would really give it to God. Unfortunately though, I didn't. I was almost like prideful, where I was like, well, I know I'll get in, like, you know, and I relied on my own strength instead of God's, and it really kicked my butt. So the next week, I got an email saying that I had not made it in, and that I was put on a waiting list, and I will find out around May if I made it in or not. And it crushed me. I was slapped in the face with that. That was crazy, because I had this dream. At the time, I didn't have a plan B. Like, this was it. It was all I had, and I didn't get it. So that day was one of the worst days of my life. I have never cried so much, and this is really hard to admit, but it's like I've never cried so much, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's there, who supported me, who loved on me, who said just trust in God. It really helps, so thank you. You know who you are. But for some reason, even in the midst of all the sadness, I had so much peace about it, and I didn't know why. I was like, why do I have so much peace about this? I should be really upset, and I was, but I'm like, I know everything's gonna work out. I realized that I didn't give it to God, that I kind of relied on myself, and I was kind of like, I think I'll get it, like I know I'll get it, like it's fine. But God really was like, no, like you need to humble yourself. Know that you're not the best, you don't know anything, and this is why you're here, to learn. So literally in the next couple months, I prayed every single day, God, if it's your will, like let it be done. I'm just relying on you, I'm trusting in you. I gave it all to him. And there was only one time where I was like, oh my gosh, like how is this happening? I don't understand, what am I gonna do? Like if I don't get in, like I literally have nothing else. It was terrible, but the rest of the time I was extremely dependent on God, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not relying on my own strength, I'm relying on God's alone. So today I met up with someone, we were talking about some stuff, and I get a call from my dad, and he's like, look at your email, I think something came, right? So I put him on speaker and I'm reading it. The first thing it says is like, I can't remember, I'll probably put it up here, I'll probably put it for y'all to see, but it said like, thank you so much for auditioning, like we really appreciated it. And I'm like, great, like they really emailed me to tell me that I sucked again, you know? And then I keep on reading, and it said that they had enough studio space to have me into the music program. I literally fell to my knees. Oh my gosh. In that moment, God's hand was so apparent, and he was so, oh my gosh, I'm still like in shock from it, so I can't even, he is so good. And I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I know that it's going to be crazy, but I know that I'm gonna learn so much, that this is not only gonna be useful for me, but it's gonna be useful for the people around me, and for my church, and for my community, and just everywhere I go, and for this channel. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to learn so much. So that's kind of where I'm at now, and I've learned so much from this experience, just trusting in God. I've never put something like this into his hands so much in my life. Like I literally gave everything I had to him. I'm like, God, take it, it's yours, it's not mine. You gave me this gift. I'm like, it's not for me, it's for others, it's for you. And God is so good, and I'm here now. So it's official. I'm sorry that this video is just kind of a talk-through video, but I want to document it and say that I'm officially a music major at UTSA. I love you guys, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Hey guys, before we get on to the bloopers, two things. First, I said in my mukbang video, if someone could count the amount of times I said like, I would give them a shout out. And the account Staying Kingdom Minded counted 123 times that I said it, and I really need to break that habit. But I encourage you to go follow them. They're an amazing account. They're a Christian family, and all their content is super powerful and just holds so much truth, and I always get a lot from it. So go subscribe to Staying Kingdom Minded. Second, I released a song yesterday, All the Honor Unto Your Name. The PDF of the lyrics and the chords are in the description below. So if you want to check that out, go please look in the description below. So first, subscribe to Staying Kingdom Minded, and second, description below, lyrics and chords to my newest original. I love you guys. Now on to the bloopers. Bye! So audition. I'll insert a clip here. I'll insert a clip here showing you one of my pieces. I'll insert a clip here to show you one of my pieces that I'll insert a clip here to show you one of my pieces that I auditioned with. I'll insert a clip right now to show you guys one of the pieces that I auditioned with. I am officially a hashtag roadrunner. That's so cringy.